Alright guys, how's it going? Alright guys, how's it going? It's your boy Don Des, and I'm really gonna be bringing you a gameplay, probably one of my best gameplays on Call of Duty Black Ops 3 so far. As far as KD wise goes, I'll spoil it now. I went 62-0 with the nuclear, and I'm gonna try to give you guys an idea of how I managed to get this high KD in the nuclear, obviously as well. So first things off, I really wasn't going for a nuclear because, as you can see, I was kind of rush heavy right here. You see, I got the bar now, and I really wasn't. I didn't have the mindset of going for a nuclear for one thing, but I did know at one point this game I knew I was close to a nuclear, so I played it a little bit more passively and more smart, made better decisions, and some of the key moments I had here was because my phone just rang, and that's not good for commentating. Anyways, one of the things, if you're going for nuclear, you really want to have a UAV on, just because so you know where the enemy is at all times. The thing with uplink is that they'll always have their spawn. If the team doesn't push up too much, they'll always spawn over there on their side. But if you push a lot, then obviously they're gonna spawn behind you sometimes, and that's not good. But here, I was just trying to play this left area just because I knew they spawned over there, as you see by the hater. And that's one thing as well. The hater is a very good, the best kill streak in the game, I feel like, as far as like just it gives you so much knowledge as where the team's at, and it's pretty. You just have the upper hand on that. But I was using the Pharo. Now the Pharo is a pretty good submachine gun, and it's just if you get one burst into the body, it's usually like a one burst submachine gun, like just depending on the range. Because if it's from far, then obviously you're not gonna get him. You'll probably get a hit marker, probably get a little bit more burst to get him. And then, look, I got the quad feed right there. I think it's the Vesper, and the Vesper is another good submachine gun as well. It's just sometimes the recoil is like unpredictable, and you can like miss quite a bit, but it just kills like in 4 shots or 3 shots, and it's just so quick. But the Pharo, the attachments I use on the Pharo is rapid fire. I feel like rapid fire, the more bullets you put out, the higher chance you have in killing the enemy. So I feel like rapid fire is a must-have. And the thing with rapid fire is that it gives you a higher recoil in your gun. So that's why I also use grip on it, so that way it can kind of balance it out in a way, so the recoil is not too much. And I think the other thing I used might have been I feel like quick draw. Quick draw is just one of those things where if you aim down sights faster and shoot faster, then 9 times out of 10 you're gonna win the gunfights, just depending on what gun you have. And if you have something like the Pharo and your close quarters, you really shouldn't have too much problems in killing the enemy there. And I might have used fast hands or a fast mags. That's a personal preference. I feel like sometimes I just reload even when I have like 1 bullet less. It's just a habit I have. I have no idea why I still do it, but it's a bad habit I have. So I use fast mags sometimes, and I'm not sure what the perks I had on. I'm pretty sure it was tactical mask and fast hand. Fast hands, if you didn't know, I'm pretty sure you guys know. When you're running or sprinting, you pull up your gun faster, and like I said, quick draw with fast hands, you just pull up your gun so fast and just have an automatic advantage there in that situation. So right here I'm 33-0, and the nuclear, to me it's a fun thing to go for, but it's not really too satisfying because all you get is the calling card, and that's all you gotta show for it. I mean, you do get like medals and stuff, but it's really not that special. I remember back in Modern Warfare 2, you'd get the nuke, and like as soon as you got the nuke, it's just the game's over. Like there's nothing you can do about it. The game is over, and that's a cool thing about being in Modern Warfare 2. But it did end the game, which kind of sucked. So sometimes I get the nuke and just wait till the end of the game because I wanted more kills. But yeah, it was 25 then, now it's 30. And in Modern Warfare 2, you can actually use your kill streaks. So it was easier. Like you get like a Predator, then a Harrier, and then the nuke, or you can do the Harrier chopper gun or AC-130, vice versa, and the nuke. And that's how many people did it back in the days. And Modern Warfare 3, I believe you had to get a 25 gun streak, and that actually didn't end the game, which is pretty cool. It'll just like, it'll make it all like weird looking, kind of like a toxic kind of area. So it was pretty cool back then. I can't remember if Black Ops 3 had it for 30 as well. I feel like they did. And this guy's spamming me so many times. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Who's calling me? Yeah. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, it's alright in this game. I just wish I had something that would alter the game, just like a nuke, I guess. But right here, this is a good spot to be in because you're on the stairs, and if you're getting hit by people, you can just go down the stairs, and it'll just give you some cover, and it's pretty hard for them to kill you, just because of the height advantage you have there and whatnot. And I get almost killed close here. I got another VSAT. I already got my nuclear, which I didn't even notice at all. And right here, I almost died, but I quite, your boy over here got them skills. And this guy, like, he has the hive, so you don't want to mess around with the hive at all, because if you even once you hear the hive, you're pretty much dead. Unless you have what's that one thing called, glitch or overdrive, you're pretty much screwed 99% of the time. I feel like I've never gotten away with those things, those little bees. I call them the bees. I don't know why they call them bees. But yeah, I already got the nuclear. I'm 49-0 currently. And another thing to get a nuclear is it's not, you can't really expect to get one every game. I think that's obvious. But there's certain factors you can do, such as just playing with a good team, or even play with the party, because I feel like a party with mics, we're all more organized, and there's just a higher probability of having things going your way. In this game, there's so much things that can go wrong. Right now, there can be an example where this guy almost kills me with the gravity spikes, and if that would have happened, my flawless would have been over. And nobody wants to go 62-1 because oh, you died, whatever. But I feel like going flawless is something you can brag about that. I guess you could say I wasn't really that guy almost killed me right there. I was shooting my balls. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, some people would be like, you're not really playing the objective. But to them, I'd be like, we're 15-0 right now, and I really don't need to be playing the objective. I feel like I was contributing to my team with just, I don't know, just pounding them with my gun, I guess you could say. I mean, I know I only scored one point, but I was wrecking them, and that really just, when you get a lot of kills and the enemy keeps dying, you just lose some momentum. I don't know if you ever go let's say sometimes when I'm playing, I'll be 15-0 and then I die once, and I just lose all my momentum, and then I spawn again and I keep dying and dying. It's not the same. So when you keep killing them over and over, you're gonna make them lose the momentum, and they're gonna do less, not gonna do as well. So that's a good thing. I didn't die this game. 62-0. I was using the purifier, but I didn't really use it at all. I don't think so. But yeah, a good game overall. Everything went my way. It's not really. I feel like it's a little bit of luck in there, but mostly skill involved, right? So yeah, I'm sorry about the whole spamming thing. My friend didn't realize I was doing a live commentary, but it's okay. 9 minutes, not a bad video, and yeah, remember to like and comment what you think about it. So